Reporting live from the liquor store. How's everybody doing today, man? And hey, we got a lot to talk about. We know that we're getting closer and closer by the day until the Dallas Cowboys have their second game of the season when the New York Jets come to town. So Mike McCarthy has already stated they're on to the Jets. They ain't studying anything that happened last week with the Giants. We beat them 40-0. That's cool. It's one game. Let's turn the page, and diagnose this new enemy we will face come Sunday afternoon. And hey, we're gonna do the same thing over here in the liquor store, man. So y'all just tap in with your boy. We're gonna discuss how we're gonna beat the New York Jets. Right, we're gonna go ahead and beat every team in the state of New York. We're gonna beat the Jets. We're gonna beat. We already beat the Giants. We're gonna beat the Giants again. We playing. We're gonna beat the Bills. So we're gonna tap in. We're gonna lock in, and we're gonna discuss how we're gonna get the job done, man. But hey, I see y'all sliding to the liquor store already. Let me stop what I'm doing to show y'all some love. I see my boy Justin Kitchener slid through the door. He said, "What's good, Cowboys Nation and family?" And he already practicing manifestation. He dropped the 6 trophies. We're gonna manifest that 6th championship, man. Yo, what's up with your Cowboy AJ, my guy? Salute to you, man. My boy Jameson Taylor done slid through the building, man. What's up with you? Chris Davis, what's up with you, man? He said, "What's up, Henny? What's up with you, my boy? I see you." Cowboys fan 95 done slid through the building. What's up with you? Miss So Over It done slid through. She done dropped the 6 blue hearts. We're manifesting that 6 championships. You did the right thing. Salute to you. Raymond Silas with the 6 flames. Still practicing manifestation. Yo, Cowboys Click, what's up with you? Splenda Poppy, what's up with you? 5 times champ, what's up with you? Salute to y'all good folks for sliding into the door of the liquor store and showing love to the channel, man. So we gonna have us a good show, man. So y'all know the proper procedures when y'all come on over here, man. First and foremost, hit the like button. The more likes we get on these platforms, the more that the platforms will promote the content. So if you got love in your heart for your boy Hennythemoor, hit the like button, man. It ain't gonna cost you a dime, and it will definitely help the channel grow. Definitely help everything we're doing over here, man. So you got love for your boy, hit the like button, and it'll go a long, long way, in helping the channel grow. What's up with your boy? Cowboys Click said Trap House visitors in the liquor store. That's love right there. MC, what's up with you, man? Hey, Patrice Lanford said Landlord Raid. Hey, salute to my brother Landlord for the love and support as always. Definitely my brother in this content space, man. MC Iverson, I see you. Salute to you, man. He said, yeah. So yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. So y'all know the usual rules and regulations. Make sure you hit that like button. James Simmons, you slid through the door. I see you, my guy. Salute to you. Hey, Michael Lockhart said Landlord Raid. I appreciate you for coming through and showing love. Thank y'all for everything. Splenda Poppy said Landlord Raid. I see you. So yeah, man. Hey, Neil, the serial slapper that slid through the building, man. He said smacked up 29 Jets fans before tapping in, man. That's love right there. Salute to you, my boy. Sharon Bill said Trap House Raid. I see you. So yeah, man. Y'all make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Make sure you hit the share button. And you can only hit the like button once, but if you want to practice manifestation, hit the share button 6 times. Share the 6 different platforms, 6 different Facebook groups, 6 different group chats. It don't matter, man. To share the content 6 times so we can manifest that 6th championship. My boy Big Benny Rich in the building. What's up with you, man? Salute to you. Coming over from the trap, man. Hey, y'all was at the trap house around the corner from the liquor store. So, you got what you needed from Landlord. Now you can come over here and get a little drunk on the content with your boy Henny, man. So salute to all y'all good folks for sliding in and showing love to the channel, man. So hit that like button, hit the share button, and most importantly, make sure you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, man. Because if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, I will be able to give you half off of all the merchandise inside the liquor store. And we got exactly what you need to succeed over here in the liquor store, man. We got cow burritos, we got hen, we got gin, and everything else under the sun that can make you sin. So tap in with your boy, Hennythemoor, and come get drunk in the liquor store, man. So yeah, man, hit that like, hit the share, hit that Eagles fan. And, we're doing a little housekeeping real quick. We're going to do a little bit of promotion. We are doing a raffle for this month and next month. We're going to be giving away these 3 prizes. One winner will receive a copy of Madden 24. Doesn't matter the system. Just let me know and I'll make it happen for you. Another winner will receive a Dallas Cowboys jersey of their choice. And another winner will receive a Dallas Cowboys bobblehead of their choice. So if you want to enter for a chance to win one of the prizes, All you got to do, hit the Cash App or hit the super chats or the super stickers. It's $5 to enter. You'll get a chance to win one of the three prizes. It could be, like I said, it could be the Madden, it could be the jersey, or it can be the bobblehead. So if you want to enter into the raffle to get a chance to win, hit the Cash App or the super chat, or if you just want to support the liquor store, hit the Cash App or the super chat, man. So I appreciate y'all. And let's get to work, man. Let's get into the content, man. Let's get into the content. So the Dallas Cowboys will be playing the New York Jets, and we already know the news. We've seen it. Aaron Rodgers is going to be out. He's out for the season. They have confirmed that he ruptured his Achilles. So that's going to be up to Zach Wilson to come into Dallas and beat the Dallas Cowboys, man. Craven Cowboys, what's up with you? JT said he uppercutted an Eagles fan yesterday in the martial art class. And, hey, you doing the Lord's work, man. Willie T, what's up with you, man? I see you tapping in and showing love. Salute to y'all. So, yeah, man. So Zach Wilson is going to be the one to come in and try to lead the New York Jets to victory against the Dallas Cowboys. Now, Zach Wilson, former first-round pick out of BYU, great athletic talent. Got a big old arm. He can scramble, but, it's all upstairs for Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson makes horrible decisions with the football. He throws into double coverage. His mechanics are shaky at times. Bad decisions. There is a reason that the New York Jets, bet their entire livelihood on Aaron Rodgers to come in. If Zach Wilson was the guy, they would not have moved heaven and earth to go out there and get Aaron Rodgers. So we know, first round pick, he has talent, but Trey Lance was a first round pick, and he's our third string quarterback, right? Carson Wentz was a first round pick, and he is unemployed. So, just because you're a first-round pick does not mean you pan out. And Zach Wilson, in this case, was one of those quarterbacks that has not panned out at this point. Yo, Derek Grimsley, what's up with you, my boy? I see you. Thank you for tapping in and showing love. Amp Sports, what's up with you, man? I see y'all sliding in. So, I'm the numbers guy, man. So I got to show you the numbers behind Zach Wilson, because they're not good. Zach Wilson is not a good quarterback. He's not a good quarterback at all. So when you look at what he's done up to this point in his career, you will understand why they traded what they traded to get Aaron Rodgers. So let me get this pulled up for y'all real quick. Yo, 681 boy, what's up with you, man? He said can't wait to crush Zach. Yeah, Crash ain't that good. He's not a good quarterback. This Cowboys click said his daughter better than that boy. She might be, cause he sure ain't a good quarterback, man. So this is Zach Wilson. These are the numbers behind Zach Wilson. They're not good. So for Zach Wilson's career, he is 8-14 as a starting quarterback. And remember, Aaron Rodgers started the game Monday night. So technically, Aaron Rodgers got credit for their victory. So Zach Wilson is 8-14 in his last starts. For his career, he has completed only 55.6% of his passes, dog. 55. That's horrible. If you get a 55 on anything in life, that is a F. That is a F. So as a passer, he is grading out as a F. Yo, Queen Cowboy Sports, what's up with you? Thank you for tapping in and showing love. Right, so 55.6%, as a complete percentage as a passer. Only thrown for 4,162 yards, over the course of his career. And no, that's not even the QBR, kinfolk. If the QBR was 71, it would be fantastic. That's actually the quarterback rating. His quarterback rating is a 71. A good quarterback rating is in the 90s. So he is below average, as a quarterback rating. His QBR over his 3 years is actually 28.2 in 2021, 38.5 in 2022, and last night in the one game he's played, his QBR was 22.6 this year. So his quarterback rating is trash. His completion percentage is trash. So, he's not a good quarterback. Any quarterback that throws more interceptions than touchdowns ain't good. You know what I'm saying? If you throw more picks than touchdowns, you're not good. Now, interceptions are part of the game, right? You're gonna throw picks eventually, but you're never supposed to throw more picks than touchdowns. The rule of thumb is you should have at least a 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio. So if you throw, 15 interceptions, you should have about 30 passing touchdowns, right? That's the ratio. You want at least a 2-to-1 ratio when you talk about touchdown to interceptions. That's a very good range to have. So you throw 30. If you throw 30 scores, you're not ready to trip about 15 picks. This man for his career has 16 touchdowns to 19 picks, and that's not counting in the fumbles. He has fumbles lost. So Zach Wilson, has not shown that he's a good quarterback. They were able to win some games with him last year. He had 9 starts. They were able to win 5 games. But, his limitations as a passer is, why they were not more successful. His successful passing rate is in the 37th percentile. For his career, his successful passing rate is 37.2, only averaging about 6 yards an attempt. So, and he's averaging under 200 yards passing, a game. For his career, he's averaging 181. So none of these numbers that I've thrown out at you have been good, right? None of the numbers I've thrown out, about Zach Wilson have been good. He is not a competent quarterback. So that's why they were willing to risk, their livelihood on a 39-year-old quarterback, because Zach Wilson ain't it. Zach Wilson is just ain't that good. Yeah, backup quarterback stats. You got to feel for the Jets, man. They used a high first-round pick to get Zach Wilson. He did not pan out in his first 2 years, and then they traded multiple picks to get Aaron Rodgers, and he got hurt within the first 4 plays. So, they threw a lot at the quarterback position, and it has not panned out for them. His success rate probably going to be a 10 or something when he plays the Dallas Cowboys. It's not going to be pretty for them, man. It's not going to be pretty for them at all. So, this is the thing. Because of that, they're going to probably take the ball out of Zach Wilson's hands. You can expect them to run the ball. They have gotten better in their running back room. They brought in Dalvin Cook. Breece Hall is back healthy. He was a guy that was ascending a little bit last year. He was a guy that made some plays for them before his injury. They got Michael Carter. So in terms of their running back room is probably their biggest strength. It can't be the passing game with Zach Wilson being a decision maker. Even though I like Garrett Wilson, he can tell with some bad plays. But they're not going to throw the ball down the field, really. When they played the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football, when Zach Wilson got into the game, most of everything was around and behind the line of scrimmage. They threw little dump down passes. They utilized the screen game. They handed the ball off to their running backs, and they tried to play through their defense to the best degree that they could. But they were not able to generate really anything. Their biggest plays of the other day was in the running game. So odds are that's what they're going to try to utilize. They're going to try to utilize Dalvin Cook. They'll try to utilize Michael Carter. They'll try to utilize Breece Hall. Those will be the guys. They will not be able to be in this game or even be competitive, behind the arm of Zach Wilson. They're going to have to come in here and try to run the football. Right? So let's take a look. Right? We talk about their ability to run the ball. They did decently. They did decent. Yes, they did decent Monday night. Right? They did decent Monday night. So if I'm not mistaken, let's take a look. Let me get this pulled up next for y'all. I try to be precise with the numbers when I give them to y'all. So we got to stop the run. Jets are going to rely. They're going to rely on the run game differently. And listen, if we can get to the second and long or third and long with a run is not an option for the New York Jets and try to place the ball within the hands of Zach Wilson to be the decision maker and be a playmaker, it's going to be a long day because they have questions along the offensive line. There are questions about Zach Wilson's decision making. So in the passing game, I can see them try to utilize a quick passing game. I can see them try to utilize screens, and they're gonna try and run the football. So on those long runs, there were a lot of missed tackles. I don't think we'll miss a lot of missed tackles though. So let's take a look though. So this is from the game they just played against the Buffalo Bills. Of course, Josh Allen threw the game away, literally 3 interceptions and a fumble loss. Right. So let's look. So they ran for 172 yards. Right. They ran for 172 yards as a team. The way that the carries were. Let's see how many times they ran the ball. Breece Hall got 10 carries, 127 yards. Dalvin Cook, 13 carries, 33 yards. Zach Wilson himself ran 4 times for 6 yards. Michael Carter had one carry for 6 yards. So they ran the ball 28 times, which is really surprising. It seemed like they ran the ball a lot more, but I also think it was their inability to keep drives going. So remember, they only scored 16 points, and they only scored 16 offensive points. With Zach Wilson out there, they won the game on a special teams touchdown. So even with 3 picks, even with 3 interceptions and a fumble recovery, they only scored 16 points on the offensive side. Right, so they were not really able to move the ball despite the extra possessions, despite the extra opportunities. So they have a very basic offense, and a majority of their rushing yards came on one play. Right, if you take away the 83-yard run that Breece Hall had, they only ran for what, 90-something yards on all the other carries combined. So it's a little skewed. It's a little skewed. So if we try and line up, say, damn, they had 3 picks and couldn't capitalize. Yeah, they couldn't move the ball. And believe me, I don't believe that Dak Prescott and this offense is going to give them 4 turnovers. I just don't believe that. We'll be at home. They'll be traveling on a short week. We're a more well-rested team. And let's be honest, we have more weapons than the Buffalo Bills have. Dak got CD, he got Brandon Cooks, he got Michael Gallup, he got Turpin, who's shown that he can be utilized in the offense. We got Jalen Tolbert, Tony Pollard come out that backfield. So, we are a better offensive unit than the Buffalo Bills, right? We have a quarterback that makes better decisions with the football. We have a better offensive unit. And obviously, the Buffalo Bills offense has not been the same since they lost Brian Dable. So, we also have a better offensive mind out there. So, in terms of us compared to the Bills, I feel confident. Now, I know people are going to say, well, the Jets still have a great defense. They still have a good defense. And listen, the numbers are what the numbers are, right? They only allowed 18 points per game last year, right? They only allowed 16 points Monday night. But let me show you some context. Let me show y'all a little bit of context when it comes to why their scoring defense was so good. Let me show y'all something. Yo, Joe, what's up with you, man? Y'all see this? Jets defense, and this is me. This is something I put together. I've been putting together notes as I go along. But the Jets defense last year played multiple backup and below average quarterbacks. So when they played the Browns, they played Jacoby Brissett. And Jacoby Brissett and them scored 30 points. They won that game 31-30. Jacoby Brissett and the Cleveland Browns scored 30 points on this defense. Kenny Pickett, they won. They held him to like 20 points. Kenny Pickett was a raw rookie and he threw 3 picks. They lost to Mac Jones and them. They held them down. They still lost because they couldn't score points. Mac Jones is a below average quarterback. They played him twice. They played Trevor Siemian. Trevor Siemian is horrible. Brett Ripon, they played him. I don't know who the hell this man is. But when they played the Broncos, that's who they played because something was wrong with Russ. They played Skylar Thompson twice. right? For when they play the Dolphins. So let's count these bad quarterbacks. That's one bad quarterback, two bad quarterbacks. They played Mac Jones twice. That's four times. Trevor Simeon was bad quarterback. They played him once. That's five. Brett's Ripon. That's six. Skylar Thompson. That's eight times they played some below average, mediocre ass quarterbacks. So they played eight Rudy Poo ass quarterbacks. So of course, their numbers gonna look good, right? And then it's very telling. Like Jacoby Brissett is a decent backup quarterback. They scored 30. Do you think? And they had to win that game 31-30. Do you think our defense is gonna give up 30 points? Right? Do you think our defense is gonna give up 30 points? So that's all I'm saying. Like I respect them. The numbers are what the numbers are, but we gotta give proper context to the things that happen. They had a good scoring defense, based on the fact that half their schedule was against backup quarterbacks and mediocre quarterbacks, right? And another telling thing, they were not a very good turnover team. They were not a team that got a lot of turnovers. I know people love Sauce Gardner. He had one pick. Sauce Gardner had one pick last year, if I'm not mistaken. So they're not a very opportunistic, defense like that. They're not like us. They don't turn the ball over at a high clip unless they play Josh Allen, because Josh Allen will give the ball up to anybody. Yeah, Neil, they Rudy Poos, man. They ain't that good. They're not that good of a unit. Now, granted, they got great personnel. I like Quentin Williams. I like his brother Quincy. I like Sauce Gardner. I like Whitehead. They got great defensive personnel. Great defensive personnel. But I still feel like we've played better defenses. I feel like Philadelphia had a better defense. You look at what they did. They led the league in sacks. They had an all-pro corner. They had a safety that led the league in interceptions. Right? Darius Slay, he's a very good player. I like Darius Slay. I wanted him when he was a free agent. I respect the Eagles defense last year more than I respect the Jets defense. And we also know how that happened. We put up 30, 40 points on them. We put up 40 on the Eagles defense. So, I'm not concerned, especially when their offense is going to be set up to a point where they're going to give us more opportunities to score the football. If their offense can't move the ball and they got a punt, and Zach Wilson's going to put the ball in harm's way, and all these other different variables we're talking about, we're going to be the team that will have more opportunities to score the ball. And remember, no matter how good a defense is, if they have to stay on the field for a prolonged period of time, they are going to give up points. Hold on. Can you hear me? I think, yeah, okay. Yeah, no matter how good a defensive back is, they will eventually give up a play. They will eventually give up a touchdown. So you keep giving us opportunity after opportunity after opportunity with the football in our possession. We're going to outpace the New York Jets in terms of scoring. We have a better quarterback, better arsenal of weapons, and apparently we had the better offensive line. I pray for a speedy recovery for Aaron Rodgers, but that offensive line is the reason why he went down. He ruptured his Achilles on a sack. He was not out there scrambling around or anything. He got sacked in the pocket, and his Achilles gave out on the way down from taking a sack. And we saw that they were able to hit Zach Wilson numerous times. They sacked him twice. It was rough. It was rough out there. Matter of fact, man, let me take a look. Let me pull up some more numbers, man, because we got more numbers. We got more context, man. Let's go back here and take a look at some. I'm pull up PFF. Let me see what PFF had to say, about how that game played out. I want to see the pressure numbers and the quarterback hits. So let me take a look at some. Week 1. All right, Buffalo Bills. Let's take a look. premium stats. Okay, hold on. Y'all bear with me while I get this pulled up, man. You know I got y'all. Yo, Crypto Keeper, what's up with you, my boy? He said Becton felt terrible right after that play, man. I mean, I would feel terrible too, man. You know, I ain't gonna dog the young man. You know, he did a lot to get back. You know, his health was in question. He lost weight. You know, he made some changes to his routine to be a better player and to get back. And, you know, to have that happen, you know, I know the young man feels bad, and I hate that for him to experience that. But, you know. All right, game reports. So let's see. Passing, pass rush. Okay, here we go. Pass rush. All right, so let me screen share this with y'all, man. Oh, with Dwayne Brown that happened on? Okay. Cool. Well, hey, I appreciate you for clarifying that for me, man. You know, we try to be precise with the information we give out over here. So salute to you for that. All right, so I got the stuff pulled up now, man. So listen, this is what they did. This is the Buffalo Bills defense and how they fared up against the Jets. Right. So the Buffalo Bills ended up with 4 sacks, right? They got 4 sacks off the Jets, 3 quarterback hits, 10 hurries, right? We have multiple guys with pass rush win percentages, you know, in the green. Multiple guys with 69, 68, 78, 77, 67s. So, you know, that's 5 guys that had winning pass rush win rates against this team, right? Multiple guys with pass rush win rates, you know, over 30, which is very good. So yeah, man, their defense, their offensive line did not hold up well against the Buffalo pass rush. And don't we feel like we have a better front than Buffalo? Don't we feel better about Micah Parsons than any other pass rush they have since they ain't got Von Miller? Don't we feel good about DeMarcus Lawrence and Sam the Slam Williams and DA, who went out there and got 2 sacks, right? Osa went out there as a DT and got 2 sacks. So we feel good. We feel great about our front. Yeah, man. I hate it for them too, Neil. I hate it for them too. While I do not, you know, cheer for Aaron Rodgers, I never want to see a great player get injured. You know, I want to beat a good player. I don't want them to go out like that. You know, I don't want them to go out like that. So, you know, I hope that he's able to come back, man, and heal up and be a better player. Yo, Etta said 40 likes and 64 folks in the chat box, man. So, hey, let's take a quick little like break, man. Let's take a quick little like break. Right? Everybody in the liquor store, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button. And if you're trying to enter for a chance to win one of these 3 prizes, if you came in and didn't see the advertisement, we're still running a raffle. It's $5 per entry. And we're raffling off a copy of Madden 24, the new one, a Dallas Cowboys jersey of your choice, and a Dallas Cowboys bobblehead of your choice. So if you want to participate with the raffle, hit the Cash App. It's $Hennythemoor, or you can hit the Super Chats or the Super Stickers for raffle entries, man. So if you want to support, just hit the Cash App, $5 per entry. Jamie and Cal checking in from the gig. What's up, Henny? Salute to you, man. Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel, my guys. Salute to you, and I appreciate you for the support. Hey, Michael Autry, what's up with you, man? Darren Southern, what's the status of Aaron Rodgers playing? He's out for the season. Darren Southern, Aaron Rodgers ruptured his Achilles, and he will be out for the entirety of the 2023 season. He will be out for the entirety of the 2023 season, so he will not play us. Going forward, Zach Wilson will be the starting quarterback for the New York Jets. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that happened to the man. All right, so let's take a look. So, yeah, multiple guys. So, listen, I'm not saying that they got bad players. Like, they got good players. Leonard Williams, Matt Milano, Ed Oliver. No, they got good pass rushers, you know, but we got better pass rushers. We got the better pass rushers. So they were able to sack their quarterbacks 4 times. If they were able to get 10 hurries and 3 hits and all these different things, we should be able to duplicate that. All we got to do is get them into obvious passing situations. If we get them into the obvious passing situations, if we neutralize the run on early downs, we will be fine. We'll be fine going in here. So my plan of attack, early downs, first down, second down, I am at least showing a very heavy box. We have great man-to-man coverage corners. So even if we give them one-on-one opportunities, Trayvon Diggs can stick any guy they have. Stephon Gilmore can stick any guy they have. The run Bland will be able to neutralize any slot that they have. We got guys that can line up man-to-man across the board. So if we wanted to go out there and put Hankins and put Mozzie Smith, in the interior of our defensive line, and load the box up. We wanted to play an 8-man box up front on early downs. We could do that and not lose integrity in our back end. Right? I respect Garrett Wilson. I like his game, but he is a second-year player playing with a backup quarterback. I do not expect him to have an outstanding game against us. Right? He only had 34 yards this game. He had the touchdown, was an amazing catch, but for the most part, all the wide receivers were quiet. Allen Lazard was quiet. Right? Outside of that one play by Garrett Wilson, he was quiet. He said, keep Osa in. It's fine. Now listen, I'm putting Osa in on the obvious passing downs because Osa's skill set is to rush the passer. That's why we're talking about Osa. Osa had 2 sacks. Osa is not the best run-stopping, defensive tackle that we have. So it's always going to be situational and rotational when it comes to which defensive tackles will be on the field together. But early downs, it should always be Mozzie and Hankins because they give you the best chance to stop the run. When it becomes apparent that it's going to be a passing down, you can rotate out and then put Osa in because Osa's strength is sacking the quarterback and pushing the pocket. Right? And Mozzie Smith, he probably ain't going to give you any kind of pass rush, but he damn sure going to stop the run. So, and it's good to have multiple guys that can do multiple different things. So, we have Osa for the pass rushing situations. We have Mozzie for the run stopping situations. And that's a beautiful thing to have. Neil said, man, it was so bad that Micah had to defend Daniel Jones by condemning the Giants for not pulling him in the fourth quarter. That's how you know it's bad and how you also know Micah respect the game. Micah seemed like a stand-up dude, man. Micah seemed like a stand-up dude that's like universally around the league, man. Even without Aaron, I'm still kind of nervous about this game because of the Jets defense. Yeah, Corey, you might have been absent when I pulled up the stats about the Jets defense. Half their games last year, they played against backup quarterbacks. They had 8 games where they played against backups and Rudy Poos. So let me show you, man. So anybody that did not see, the metrics about who they play. What's up, the original people? I see you sliding in and showing love to the channel, man. So salute to you, my guy. So it's for anybody that did not see who they played last year, right? Jacoby Brissett, right? These are some of the quarterbacks they played. They played Jacoby Brissett once, and he still scored 30 points. Played rookie Kenny Pickett, who still has more career interception than touchdown passes. Played Mac Jones twice, who damn near lost his job. Played Trevor Siemian. Played a guy named Brett Ripon. I don't know who the hell he is. And they played Skylar Thompson twice. So they had a great scoring defense. They also had half their games come against, inferior talent. So I'm not taking anything away from them. 18 points per game. 18 points per game surrendered is 18 points per game surrendered. But they did not run through a gauntlet of players when they got those stats. They played some very average quarterbacks. No offense against those guys, but they were very average, rookies, backups, career, mediocre talent. Hey, man, we got to, man. Like the numbers, I'm a numbers guy, but I always tell y'all, numbers without context do not matter. Their defense okay. So let's take a poll. Who defense is better? Our defense or their defense? Who do you think has a better defense, them or us? And listen, Josh Allen leads the NFL in turnovers. Josh Allen is really the only quarterback that they got turnovers off of last year. He said that's Mark Rippon grandson. I never knew that. Yeah, I believe we got the better defense, especially this year. So I ain't tripping. We got a better offense. So we got a great defense going up against a horrible offense. Because let me go a little bit further up. I compiled some notes and some numbers, to show y'all this stuff. All right. So their offense last year averaged 17.4 points per game. They averaged 17 points per game. Right. That is why they had a losing record to end the season, even though they only surrendered 18, right? Because if you can only score 17 and you're giving up 18, you're still going to lose majority of your games, right? So it don't pan out, right? It don't really pan out. So regardless of how good their defense is, right? Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's say I wanted to give them proper respect and say their defense, is okay. Hell yeah. He said, do I think Zach can block Quentin Williams? 1,000%. Zach Wilson does not get bullied by anybody, first and foremost. Zach Martin does not get bullied. He's blocked better defensive tackles. Quentin Williams is a great player, but Zach Martin has went up and blocked better defensive tackles. He's blocked Aaron Donald. He's blocked Javon Hargrave. He's blocked the who's of defensive tackles, and he's did exceptional in it. He's been exceptional. So, no, I'm not concerned about Zach Martin blocking anybody. Zach Martin will be just fine. So if they're defense a good practice for what we will see from the 49ers scheme-wise, kind of, sort of. They got good players on every level, just like the 49ers, but to a lesser extent. So it's a good warm-up, but, the 49ers, actually have an offense that can score points. Pretty much action, pal. Our offense is gonna show up and score points. So, I'm not too concerned about the New York Jets. There is a reason why we were favored by almost 10 points. Like 9.5. Like 9.5 is a huge spread when it comes to professional football, because most games are decided by a field goal in the National Football League. So if you're, being favored by 2 possessions or more, this ain't college. There should not be there are no 20-point spreads or anything like that any given Sunday, because everybody got professional football players. So if you're favored by 10, they believe that you're playing a rebuilding team. They believe you're playing a lottery picked team. They don't think much of the New York Jets. They favor us by 10 points. He said, I remember the last time we played them, their defense was smacking the F out of us. That's very true. That is very true. But we also got to remember that was a different offensive personnel. There was different offensive scheme, because if I'm not mistaken, that was Kellen Moore his first year, and that was Jason Garrett. Last time we played them was Jason Garrett and Kellen Moore. This year is Mike McCarthy and Brock Schottenheimer. So I don't expect them, to do anything against us. Honestly, I think we'll move the ball fine. I think we'll score points. He said, "Don't listen to Vegas." I'm listening to myself. I don't see a way that they score points against us unless we regress as an overall run blocking unit. Unless we regress as an overall run blocking unit, um, I do not expect us, to lose this game. They would have to rush for damn near 200 yards to beat the Dallas Cowboys. Like they would have to the same 170 that they got on Monday night. They're gonna need it to beat us. They would have to run for for like 170, 150, 130 yards or some shit like that. If the Dallas Cowboys are able to neutralize the run, there is not a path to victory, for the New York Jets. Because I don't personally see us, giving the ball away. It would take them running the ball down our throats and us turning the ball over. I do not see, any of that happening. Is there any word on Tyler Smith's hamstring? They're going to wait till later in the week to make a diagnosis on that. They might hold him out one more game, just to be certain. But they can neutralize the Jets without him. Whoever plays at that guard position is going to be playing beside a Hall of Famer and a Pro Bowler, because Tyron Smith is a future Hall of Famer. Brian Biotis is is a Pro Bowler. So whoever plays in the middle of them is going to do just fine. I believe the Jets are going to run Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook a lot, just so Zach Wilson won't have to do that much thinking. I mean, yeah, that's going to be the game plan. But if they get down, they're not going to be able to run themselves back into the game. The reason that Breece Hall and them did not have 30 carries last night, Monday night, was because they were behind the majority of the game. So they neutralized the run early. They got behind early. They came out there, had to throw the ball way more than they wanted to. Now, granted, because Josh Allen gave them 4 turnovers, they were able to get back in the game. And, they were able to get back to the style of play that they wanted to. But if they get down on the Dallas Cowboys by 10 points, because they were down against Buffalo by 10. If they get down by the Dallas Cowboys 10 points, I think the game's over. Any 2-possession lead that we get, and they got to get away from the run in any capacity, we can at least, talk about the point spread. Boy, we're gonna beat them boys by at least 2 possessions. I ain't concerned about that. We're gonna accidentally beat them boys by at least 17 points. Like if Cooper Rush went out there and played offense, and played quarterback for us, I still think we win by 17. Like I just don't see much from this team. The edge would have been from Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers being able to push the ball down the field, utilizing, his almost 20 years in the league, taking advantage of matchups and looks and getting them in and out of plays at the line of scrimmage. That would have been the turning point in this game. Because Aaron Rodgers' ability to take advantage of one-on-one coverages and make accurate throws from different platforms, that would have been, the difference maker in this game. But because Zach Wilson is the quarterback, we can play whatever kind of coverage we want. We can go out there and play man-to-man across the board against Zach Wilson, and we will not suffer for it. Zach Wilson is not going to throw the ball accurately into tight windows, for us to be concerned about him pushing the ball down the field. So as long as we stop the run and we neutralize the screen game, we're going to beat these boys by at least 17. Jamie and Cal said, I got us winning 27-14. Said, would you put the Cowboys on your parlay ticket? I never put the Dallas Cowboys on my parlay ticket because I do not want to jinx us. Like, I never put the Dallas Cowboys on the ticket because I do not want to jinx us for shit. But, I definitely got us as locks to win. I got us as locks to win. He said, put some money on it for me. I'll pay you back. Hey, dog. Triple D said, saying here, I never bet on the Cowboys. I feel that. Yeah, I don't like putting money on the Dallas Cowboys. I would bet on any other team, but I would not bet on the Dallas Cowboys. It's a superstition thing for me. It's a superstition thing for me. No, I can know for a fact. We could be playing a high school team, but I would know for a fact we're going to win by damn near 100 points. And I would still not put money on the Dallas Cowboys. It's just superstition. Action Pal said he does. Listen, Action Pal, if I find out you put money on the game, we lose, we're going to have a long conversation, my boy. But let me know, did you put money on the last game? What's up, the original people? Salute to you, man. I think what's happening, man. He said, yes, 500. Okay, then. So I need you to do it again. You're going to be the guinea pig, Action Pal. We're 1-0 when Action Pal puts money on the game. So I need you to spin the block and put the same type of money on the Dallas Cowboys to beat the New York Jets. Because we 1-0 when you do it so far. So, we're going to keep the trend going. Action Pal, drop another 5 on there, man. Drop another 5 on there, man. I see everyone feel that way because I never put them on my ticket. Yo, what's up with you, Miss Daisy Clark? I see you sliding in. Salute to you. Sadiqa Charles, salute to you as well. Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel. I appreciate y'all good people. DP Johnson, what's up with you, man? Salute to y'all for tapping in and showing love to the channel. I appreciate the support. So yeah, man. So no, I don't see a path to victory for the New York Jets. No, unless they get another 170 on the ground. But even then, right? Even then, that those numbers are sort of skewed, right? Hey, salute to my boy Dwayne Brown for the $5 super chat. He said, "What's up, Henny? Cowboy Nation. I appreciate you for the support, my guy. And hey, they got you a raffle entry for the Dallas Cowboy jersey. It got you an entry for the copy of Madden 24, and it also got you an entry for the bobblehead. So if y'all want to be like my brother Dwayne Brown and improve your odds of winning the raffle, all you gotta do is hit the Cash App or the Super Chat, man. $5 an entry. But I appreciate you. Miss Charles said, let me get him updated so I can read your comment, Miss Charles. Let me take a look. She said, HTM Sports. Henny, we have to watch the refs in this game. We have to watch the refs every game, but you are right about that. You are right about that. They don't like the Dallas Cowboys. They really don't like Jerry Jones because of the comments that he makes a lot of the time. So we definitely got to watch watch the refs in every game we play. But hopefully they give us some home cooking. Hey, my boy, the original people said, shout out to the Wrench Gang. Yes, shout out to everybody in the Wrench Gang for supporting and showing love to the platform. I appreciate all y'all and everything that y'all do for your boy, man. So salute to y'all good people. So matter of fact, let's do some simple math real quick, right? They had 172 rushing yards, right? So let me add this up real quick. So 172 rushing yards. They got 83 of those yards on one carry. So 89 yards. So on the rest of their carries, they got 89 yards, right? Well, they ran the ball. Let me pull this up so I can clarify this. So they ran the ball 23, 24, that's 27, 28. So on the other 27 carries, 89 yards. They only averaged 3 yards a carry if you take away the 83-yard run. If you take away the 83-yard run that they had, they only averaged 3.29 yards a carry on the other 27 attempts. So put that in the chat box. 3.2 yards, man. Outside of that big 83-yard run, only averaged 32 yards a carry. Hey, salute to my boy TC on the drums for the $2 super chat. My boy ain't said nothing. He just wanted to show love, and I appreciate you for that, man. And remember, TC, you're $3 away from getting yourself a raffle entry, man. So I appreciate you and support you. Yes, I got it. I got it yesterday, the original people, and I updated your raffle entries as well. So salute to you and thank you for supporting, my guy. Neil said, let me find out you over there with the jerseys like the movie Celtic Pride Switch. I ain't never seen that movie. Is it any good? So yeah, man. So neutralize the big run, and listen, we got guys that hit, and we got a different kind of speed than the Buffalo Bills got. We got guys that move sideline to sideline. Marquise Bell, playing that pseudo linebacker spot. I know he's a safety, but he's been playing linebacker for us. The way that he moves around and hit, he got closing speed. Michael Parsons has closing speed. Right? He said HTM do the Bills run the hybrid box on defense like we do. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look and see. Let me see. Defensive personnel 2023. Let me see what the defensive groupings are so far. Let me see if there's anything for this year so far. And if not, I'll have to find it, because that is a very good question. It said, is Dunno playing? I have no idea if Dunno is prepared yet. Yo, Tanisha Dixon 4, what's up with you? Appreciate you for tapping in and showing love to the channel. I see you practicing manifestation with the championship trophy, so salute to you. All right, the original people said if he wins, he doesn't want Madden, he wants a 7 Diggs jersey. He already have, man. I got you. If you win, I got you, my boy. I'll make it happen for you. All right, she's still practicing manifestation. I see the 6 footballs in the chat. Salute to you. Thank you for rocking with me over here in the liquor store. I appreciate that. DP Johnson said, Henny, make sure we pour a shot for big time Hank. He was slanging grown men like JV kids, and really that's how he is. And he really liked that, man. And remember, our run defense is almost an entire yard better when Jonathan Hankins is on the field. It was like a 0.86 difference in yardage last year when he played. So Jonathan Hankins definitely sold up the middle of our defense, and I appreciate him for what he brings to the table. I appreciate him. Because, hey, last time I checked, Saquon Barkley did not even get 60 yards rushing. Did not even get 60 yards rushing against the Dallas Cowboys. Neil said, nope, no more jerseys for me, only shirts and hats until I feel safe enough. The original people, I never give out my real age. I just let people know I got 3 grandkids. I never give out my government name or my age on the chat, on the live. But I will let you know, you in my whatchamacallit, so I'll let you know. Henny, who would you say impressed you the most on the defense? HTM said, do you think we may peaking too early? Hell no. I think this is something that's sustainable. It said, who would you say impressed you the most on defense? Wanye Thomas. Wanye Thomas was the guy that impressed me the most, because I didn't expect shit from Wanye. Wanye went out there, he had passes defended. He had a field goal block. He was all around the field. So Wanye Thomas impressed me the most because he was a person that I didn't expect much from. I expected Michael Parsons to get pressures and sacks. He did his job. I expected Osa in the pass game to be a person that can get pressures. He did his job. DA was a guy that had there 10 sacks last year, so I expected that. So, I expected a lot, from this defense. So I'm most impressed by Wanye. He was a guy I did not expect anything from. I'm impressed by Marquise Bell because he filled in for Donovan Wilson at a very high level. So those are the guys that I'm impressed the most with because I wasn't expecting much from them. And they went out there and they did their damn job. He said, be proud of my age. Oh, I'm proud of my age. You know, it just, I don't want people to track. People, I'm going to say it like this. It's not y'all in the chat box, but there's weird people in the world. So I never let people know too much about myself. I never let them know where I work. Never let them know my government. Never let them know my real age. It's gonna be very hard to cancel Hennythemoor. I'm going to make it very, very, very difficult to cancel Hennythemoor. If you don't know me personally, it's gonna be hard for you to come out and try to cancel me. Because I do plan on saying some crazy shit down the line, probably. It's just the time. It's just the day and age we live in, man. Some things you keep close to the vest. Said Quinn, we schemed that performance perfect. Yes, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. He said 1 year is from around my way to 850. What area code is that, man? Neil, let me know what area code that is, man. Let me know what area code that is. What is the 850? Because I'm from the 870. Said HTM, you be tweeting some wild shit. I know. Who game ball? Tony Pollard for the offense. If I would give somebody on the offense a game ball, it would be Tony Pollard. 2 rushing touchdowns, average 5 yards a carry. And I would probably just give the game ball to the entire defense. Like, we would have to put it in the case. Everybody need to sign the game ball on the defensive side of the ball. You ain't lying about that, Miss Charles. You know, that's why I keep everything close to the vest. Like, I cannot go outside behind my personal views. Because folks be trying to get you fired. They'll be calling up to your job. You know, they'll harass your family. People are weird. So, you know, I try not to give too much out. Pensacola, Florida boy. You know, I've been to Pensacola. That's probably one of the few parts I've been to in Florida, though. I ain't been down to Miami or nothing, but I've been to Pensacola for vacation. It was nice. It's been several years ago, but it was nice. How do I got like Rico? Rico didn't carry the ball a lot, but he still averaged, you know, about 4 yards a pop, and that's enough for me. He ran hard and he did his job. He said, you know what Micah did, what he said he was gonna do. That's been impactful, not just sacks. He is the reason our defense went crazy. Yeah, Micah, man, I love what Micah Parsons brings to the table. Like, he is a superb, you know, leader for that defense. He's outspoken, he's passionate, and he's a great player, man. He's hard to block. And, you know, from a schematical standpoint, you got to account for Micah Parsons every time that he touches the field. Every time that Micah Parsons comes to the field, you got to go out there and account for him. So, yo, my boy DC for Life, Texas. My boy done slid through the building, man. He said, what's up, Henny? What's up, Cowboys Nation Liquor Store? DC for Life, let's freaking go. Cowboys, DC for Life, love number 6. Man, my boy came in with the pep rally talk, practicing manifestation. We doing it, man. We're going to manifest that 6th championship in the liquor store, man. It's up. You know what's up. And hey, man, y'all need to go watch that sounds from the sideline. Dak Prescott had me ready to go out there and tackle somebody with no ACLs. He had me lit. That man said, hey, he said, we here to capture or kill, and we ain't capturing shit. Hey, man, he said, go out there and kill them boys, man. He said, unleash the guns, run, hit, and talk shit. Man, them boys were lit, man. Them boys were ready to play, and I love that for us, man. Yo, David Jurgensen, what's up, my guy? I appreciate for coming in and showing love to the channel, man. Hey, we got time for Q&A and one more light break, man. So right now, there are 89 people all together on all my platforms. I got 86 folks on this YouTube channel, and I got 3 folks over there on Facebook. Now, let me compare that to the likes on my channel, man. Come on. Let me compare the likes. No, I ain't got no sound about the ugly cry. But, you know, I ain't too proud to beg y'all to hit the like button on this channel. So let me see if y'all taking care of me over here, man. So I got 86 folks watching. 90 folks watching, 71 likes, man. So everybody ain't hit the like button just yet, man. Hit the like button for your boy, man. Beat by Money said, I love our sounds of the sideline. I loved it too, man. Them boys had me lit. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, hit the share button. And if you're trying to win one of these prizes, man, get your raffle entries in before the raffle ends. Now, granted, you got a long ass time. 'Cause I want everybody to have opportunity. I'm not gonna end the raffle till November the 1st. So you got to November the 1st, get your entries in, man. So don't trip. Sharon Bell said, I agree. It was hot, rain, sleet. They can get it. Triple D said, HTM, what game you said you were going to? I am going to the Dallas Cowboys home game against the Philadelphia Eagles. He said, what's your YouTube channel, family? I'll go and subscribe right now, my guy. On YouTube, it is HTM Sports. It is HTM Sports on YouTube. So I appreciate you for that, Mr. Jurgensen. Willie said, what's up, HTM? Just come to the liquor store. I appreciate that, my guy. We rocking, man. We rocking. He said, no, pal, let's go. Hey, I appreciate you, David Jurgensen, for the support, man. But yeah, unfortunately, man, I am going to have to wrap this up. I did just stop and do the show on my lunch break, so unfortunately, I cannot keep going. He said that J-Ron Kerr speech before the game with the DBs had me ready to play. Boy, them boys be lit, my boy. Like this this defense is some goons, man. Like they are some dogs. And listen, I know that Dez Bryant would take the shots at Jason Garrett, but he's excited as hell. Like he said that they got dogs on this team, and that was missing from when Jason Garrett was here. Hey, thank you, David Jurgensen. I appreciate you for coming over and supporting, man. Salute to you. He said that, yeah, man. And hey, we got dogs on this team now, man. We got the dog mindset. Now, every chance that Dez Bryant gets, he throws Jason Garrett under the bus for not wanting dogs, right? But he keeps saying it though, man. And we got dogs on this team now, man. It said Dak had to get put to sleep in order to get the tattoo done. Well, this is also another thing to consider. Dak Prescott had a week's worth of work done on his leg in one sitting, because if he was to do it without the sedation, he would have had to get that done in multiple sessions. So he had multiple sessions of work done, by getting put to sleep. Because that would have took a week worth of work if he had done it in pieces. So he got put to sleep so he get the whole piece done at one time. He said the original people said, man, if y'all don't hit the like button for me, I get mad. 15 hours. Ooh. Yeah, that's multiple days worth of work. He said, I'm manifesting the win in the raffle. LOL, dig 7 with the stars on the shoulder more. I got you. Why everyone thinks the Niners defense was better than ours. What they failed to realize, we played in the rain, the Niners didn't. I agree, man. Yeah, it took them 11 hours of work. They did 11 hours of work on him when he was there. Now imagine if they had to stop in between, right? They had to stop in between, to let the wound heal and everything else. That would have took forever. That would have took forever. That would have been multiple sessions. So he went ahead and got it all done at once. So I understand, getting put under for something that long. Cause I got like artwork on both my sides. I got like scriptures on my sides and stuff. That took a while. So I went and got one side done one day, and had to go back for the other side. So that shit was painful as hell. I ain't gonna even front to you. But But yeah, man, the 49ers defense, they're good defense, but I feel like we're better. But yeah, man, I do have to get on down. I mean, of course not. There's a couple cases that come with anything. So I understand Jerry, being taken aback, by Dak Prescott being put under. So yeah, man, we're finna have to wrap up. I'm finna have to go back to work. He said, I'm drinking already. Nah, that's just Kool-Aid. I'm just drinking the Kool-Aid right now. Yeah, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid for the season. But yeah, man, Jason Jesus, I appreciate you for tapping in. DC for Life, Texas, I appreciate you. Triple D, I appreciate you. Mr. Dika, the original people, everybody in the chat box, man. I appreciate y'all good folks for coming in, showing love. Neil, thank y'all. On the way out, continue to hit that like button, continue to hit that share button, continue to hit that super chat or that cash app, man, to improve your odds for the raffle. But your boy will be back probably later on tonight to bring you more Cowboy news and updates, man. So thank y'all for the love. And I'm going to holler at y'all good people, man. I'll see y'all later on tonight. Anytime. Thank you.